नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं विनीत पांडे और आज संडे है। संडे स्पेशल क्लासेस में आपसे बात करना चाहता था। फ्रेंड, मेरे स्टडी रूम से आपके लिए एक इन्फॉर्मेशन है एंड यस, this information is in English, going to be in English. A lot of students they keep asking me, so why do you speak in Hindi? So I'm equally good in Hindi and English. So let's communicate to each and everyone in English. And as it's a Sunday class, I am going to talk about something very important. The very first thing is we are getting regular messages that what is the exact date of UGC NET exam. See, nobody knows what is the exact date of UGC NET exam. I have given you my reasons, my ideas in my previous videos. I am being praised for that. I am being criticized for that. Some are saying I'm just making guesses. Some are saying no, he has always predicted the exams and he's 99% correct. Anyway, whether I'm wrong or right, it's not an important thing. What's important is your preparation. So before we wonder about that, what is the exam date? Like we know about the tweet of Jagdish Mamidala. He said that it will be the first week or the second week of June. As we see the conditions right now, and I already have explained in my previous videos, it doesn't seem possible in a normal way, right? So when we see normalization, it doesn't seem possible. But yes, like Ram took 14 years and he wandered in the forest, and then he came back to Ayodhya. So that was the normalization. But if he wanted to come back to Ayodhya, he was the god, he was the man, the most powerful person. He would come any day he wanted to. So if UGC compromises students' rights like they are doing it, they used to give you 30 days to fill the form. Even state universities set exams, they give you 30 days to fill the form. Check Jammu Kashmir set exam notifications. They give 30 days to fill the exam. So where state is giving 30 days to fill the form, national level exam is only giving you 20 days. So they are compromising students' rights. So if they compromise students' rights, they can announce the exam whenever they want. They can ask you to attempt 3 exams in a day, 3 different shifts. It's totally up to them. Now what proof I have, what my opinion, my brain says, it's quite tough for them. They have JEE exams, then UPSC exams, then some state public service exams. Multiple exams are there. It's not easy for them to conduct all these exams together. Now, why NTA is taking all these unnecessary burdens? Maybe because there is some, I don't want to say like that, but why NTA is unnecessarily burdening itself? And who is going to suffer at all? Who suffers when in a local transport bus where only 30 or 40 seats are allotted, they make you sit like 70 people, 80 people in the bus? Who suffers? The driver, the conductor, the bus, or you? You suffer. Where you have paid the ticket price, which is actually for 30 to 40 people to sit in the bus, they are making sit 70 people. Or an auto carrying 9 people, 10 people. Who actually suffers? Who puts their life in danger? Students. So what they are doing is they are compromising some time. They are they are troubling you. But then question comes, what should you do? Aap kya karo? Education no doubt has become a business. It is a business. If you see some thumbnails, people are like Maha revision, Brahmand revision, Brahmastra revision, Ultra revision. Why they have to bring certain names? When you were in your schools, when you were in your college, did your teacher would say that tomorrow's class is unbelievable revision, Adbhut revision? Why? Even I ask my cameraman, my team that find out some catchy name and let's make fun of those guys. Punarjanam wala revision. Once you study 7 years, 7 janam you remember. Because this has become the business. Who gets maximum students? Who, if the t-shirts wala hired someone, that they will say plus course, minus course, this, that. It has become a business. Now, am I the part of the business or not? I cannot say that I'm not the 100% part. I am also the part of the business. Yes. But somewhere I try not to compromise those qualities. Even a tuition teacher can be a good teacher. Even if it takes the fees, that is something survival thing. But why to highlight those things? So what you do, you are no more students. You are customers. Now you are the customers and They try to lure you away with Diwali offers. I was surprised to see some people giving Diwali offers. ये कैसा हो गया? But then, who is responsible for this? You. आप responsible. It is a Sunday conversation, Sunday talk. It's like man ki baat, kaam ki baat, whatever you want to say it. Why don't you prepare yourself? Why don't you study? Why don't you follow one or two or some selected good teachers? Choose your good teacher according to your subject. Once you have chosen, just stick to that teacher. Do not get, distracted. 50% students fail the exam because they study one thing from one lecture, one thing from another one. They are not able to connect. I must tell you this thing, it's a blind fact, blunt truth for everyone, including me. If we start giving 100% content free of cost on YouTube, nobody is going to join the classes. So even where I am working for my institute, my owner has also told me not to teach the important topics where they get direct question. So what I do, I try my best to teach you around 70 to 80% topics through live classes. But still some 20% tough topics, they don't allow me to teach. So what about us? Do you think that somebody who is carrying a t-shirt or somebody who has a business will give you everything free? No. But then you keep waiting, oh, next lecture, next lecture. My friends, here I'm not talking to you as a Professor Vineet Pandey. I'm talking to you, Vineet Pandey, who used to struggle to qualify NET. I have struggled to qualify NET. I'm telling you this thing, prepare, trust your preparation, focus on your notes, check whatever you have completed till now or not. Ask yourself that are you prepared with the units which are mentioned in your syllabus? Are you prepared with everything you have purchased as notes or whatever you have written in your rough notebook? One student reads 500 topics. Another student reads only 50 topic. Now the one who has read 500 topic, he doesn't revise anything. He doesn't have anything in his memory. He goes to exam, remembers only 30 topics. The one who has revised again and again, 50 topics again and again, he remembers 40 topics. Who wins? The one who remembers everything. My friends, it is a clear saying in Hindi, करत करत अभ्यास जड़मती होत सुजान रसरी आवत जात पाथर पड़त निशान. This is the time to check your preparation now. We have around 40 plus days left for you. These days can make you qualify. What you do, you divide your syllabus in 3 different parts. The most important one, the important ones, and the last ones. Who will do this thing? You do it. You have been studying, you have been preparing, you are hearing people. So divide your syllabus in 3 parts. That's what I used to do. I have got double JRF, so my experience will help you. 3 parts. The most important ones, yani ki 100% padhne wala. What did you have to mug up? In the words of Francis Bacon, some books are to be tasted, some to be swallowed, some to be chewed and digested. कुछ किताबें टेस्ट करनी चाहिए, कुछ किताबें निगल लेनी चाहिए. Some to be swallowed, some to be chewed and digested. कुछ को चबा के पचा जाना चाहिए. 3 categories Francis Bacon have given that I'm telling you now. Some books are to be tested. Least important topics. So just read the title, name, okay, the basic concept. Oh, this is this and that. Then some to be swallowed, the important ones, where you know that these things have been mentioned by teachers. I know this thing is important. Even you are scholars, you are not nursery student. You also understand that this unit is important, this topic is important. You have to swallow that. Swallow means you're not able to understand, you're not able to comprehend. Don't worry, just mug it up because the time is less. We coaching teachers don't promote mug up. This is the examination pattern. We have to tell you to do that. I don't support mugging up, but what to do? There is no other option. They ask you stupid questions in exam. So what to do? Second option, swallow it. Swallow means take your rough notes, read, revise so that it's fixed in your brain. So if you have not studied it, it's all right. If you don't know the in-depth knowledge, it's totally all right. Just mug up because this is called jack of all trades. Jack of all trades matlab that I'm average good in everything. So be average good in important ones. Third one is very important topics. You know, every unit, every chapter, there are some questions which are very, very important, right? For example, if I give you the examples from paper 1 book, types of research, you should know. All the teaching methods are very important. You should know what is hypothesis, what is null hypothesis. You should know in a research work what is the right order of the structure that you have to follow. That's a basic question you should know. They may also ask you about higher education, and if you don't know about UGC, you don't know about the very first thing, UGC structure, it means you're not prepared. So these kind of things are the most important ones to be mugged up, to be swallowed, to be chewed, digested. Chewed and digested means that these things should be prepared for you. Now, my message to all the students who are not prepared: you were married, you got married last month, last 2 months you got married, you were busy, you were supporting your family members, you were looking for a job, you could not study. In short, you could not study. What to do now? Divide these things. The least important one, and very important one. See, sit with fresh mind. You can call your teachers, they will help you to divide certain things. Once you have divided, collect the notes accordingly. Okay, if you have separate books, then it's all right. If it's in one copy, some unit is very important, some is not. Here what you have to do is have faith in God and leave the least important one. Dekho, see, it's a blunt truth that you have not prepared. So obviously it's a kind of thing that obviously 45 days are not enough. So we know that we are already going to lose, right? So let's fight back. So when you have reached to the level where you are not scared of losing, there you become the stronger one. Because then you know what happens when we go to play cricket and we know that some bowler is really a fast bowler, you can't see the ball. So what do? You leave the batting? No. Then you hold your bat tightly, you try to see the ball and you hit it hard. Why? Because you know that he's troubling you. So if one shot is right, it will be a 6. So that's what I'm telling you. Remove all unnecessary notes, lengthy books, textbooks. Textbook hata do. The last 45 days are not for textbooks. Instead of go for notes, your personal notes are more important. And start revising them directly. Now, when you revise them, how to revise them? See, there are two people: working people, married women with family responsibilities, or the students who are sitting home or in hostels and are alone. Students who are sitting at home with no responsibilities and are totally studying because their parents have arranged certain things. I understand some parents are really good, they don't let you work, but not everybody's situation like that. Some students come from families where they have to work. Then some of them are doing jobs, some of them are married, taking responsibility of everything. I'm talking about the second one, the one who do not have time. These 45 days, you have to compromise your sleep. What is the preparation of exam if you didn't get the dark patches? आंखें अगर काली नहीं हुई तो तैयारी का मजा ही क्या? Yes, this is the time, get up. Because in most of the married women, if they have infants, if they have babies, young babies, 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, they don't let you study, they cry, they need attention. So when can you study? Obviously when they sleep. So here I suggest you that follow my 3 a.m. session. If you can't get up at 3, I understand that, because the rest of the day you can't sleep. Go for 5 a.m. At least 5 a.m. Because if you get up at 5 a.m. and you don't sleep in the afternoon, it's totally alright. 5 to 7, 5 to 6:30, at least 1.5 hour or 2 hour. It should be for your revision only. It's a direct message to everyone who is suffering from less time to prepare. Use your morning time only for revision. Only for revision. अगर memory अच्छी करनी है, if you want a good memory, go for the morning revision. सुबह सुबह स्वाति नक्षत्र, that you must have studied in Hindu philosophy. स्वाति नक्षत्र की जो बूंद होती है, अगर वो सांप पे गिरे तो it becomes a money. अगर वो सीपी पे गिरे तो it becomes a moti, and if it falls on you, you become a scholar. So I personally recommend early morning study. Then the working women, suppose who are my online student, paper 1 or English literature, we have provided you audio lectures. When you are doing some kitchen duty, you're working and making chapatis, you can apply headphones. Nowadays you don't even have to carry the wire wala headphone, you have the Bluetooth headphones. Use those headphones and keep revising things, keep talking with my lectures, and you prepare those things. Plus those who are going to offices, instead of, sometimes we play the songs in the car. Instead of playing the songs, play the lectures. If there also you can get some time to listen to those things, do it every day. Make sure that when you get some 10 minutes time, you revise something. 15 minutes time, you revise something. Your mobile is also kind of notebook for you. Use it, search on Google and read things and prepare things. Ask yourself that if I'm going to the office, I will come back at least with 5 topics revised. Revision, only revision. Just, and you know how to revise. Don't pressurize your brain to mug up the things immediately you look at. Because I tell you, I'm not a science student, but I can tell you things with the science wala logic. This is my AC remote. Okay, I'm keeping it in my hand. For how many hours I can keep it like that? Maybe after 30 minutes, my hand will start shaking. My hand will start paining. For 5 hours, it will start doing like this, and I can have some pain, severe pain. What is this? This is the pressure. What is this? This is the brain. You are keeping the pressure on your brain, it won't handle. So don't ask your brain to mug up the things immediately and save it in the fixed deposit. No, it will not happen. Because even if you have mugged up, even if you have understood, it is not possible you recall that thing immediately. Who tells you to mug up? Your brain. Who tells you it's very important? Your brain. Who tells you you should not forget? Your brain. And who is actually doing the process of mugging up? Your brain. So if you are involving your brain in tension, in pressure, in suffocation, it will not read. So just take Khuda ka naam, Upar wale ka naam, take the names of God, revise it for 2 times, 3 times. If you're not able to recall, it's totally alright. Leave it. You have done your duty. Go for next topics. Revise it for 2-3 times. You have done your duty. Go for the next one. Because once you have read something, once you have revised something, it goes here in your subconscious mind. UGC net, they do not have negative markings. You may find options which are like heard, I have seen. Some options will glow like this. That I have seen this option. I have read it somewhere. That will be your subconscious mind helping you to click that. And yes, there you will say that, sir, I have read that much. Nobody can remember everything immediately. Now what to do? Last suggestion, because I'm sure the video will be lengthy for you. Remove all your textbooks, the big textbooks, because many of you, I give you the example, suppose like this. So you have the textbooks. Obviously, if I have to revise, I can't revise it in 1 hour, 2 hour. Okay, I will have hundreds of pages which are marked. Remove it. Go for your own notes, the notes you have purchased, the notes you have managed, only those things. Selected material in the last. So it is better to have something small but clear. बहुत बड़ा खूब पढ़ के फायदा नहीं है, and it's 45 days. So even if you think that you are not doing well, this 45 days time can help you. It can help you. Just go for selected material. Tell yourself that I can qualify. We have given toppers. Earlier, I also used to believe that nobody can qualify in 20 days. I have seen my own students making records, making miracles. It's quite possible if you hit the bull's eye, right? So somebody takes 10 balls to hit a 6, somebody hits the 6 on the very first ball. So all you have to do is the read right thing at the right moment, and yes, go for a proper preparation with confidence. Now, before I sum up, I want to tell you all, watch this thing. This is my paper 1 book. I hope it is visible to you. This is my paper 1 book's cover. It will be in the market soon. The paper 1 book that I have written, I compared all other books in market, and I thought that I should write something very direct which can help you in the exams. So this book will be out in next 5 days, and what you do, simply go for the book, revise it twice, and you will not need anything else for this exam. With this message, I want to say thank you so much. Enjoy your Sunday, and yes, let's win together. Blessings to all, prayers to all.